Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live from Asia. Hey, we got a great video to talk to you about today. Remember, none of this video is financial advice. It's just OG in the house, the Ric Flair of crypto, expressing his opinion. So guys, with that being said, we got some really interesting news to talk about. We are seeing that the biggest Bitcoin pump ever could be coming in really soon, guys. So you got to stay tuned, buckle up, and watch this video to the end. You know, there's some interesting data that's coming out from Plan B, the stock to flow model, and also the overall data is looking pretty bearish. We got the supply shock and all that, and all of this is going to be really good for Dogecoin. We're going to see Dogecoin absolutely going to the moon. October, we're going to see things absolutely blast off, guys. So, guys, get prepared, buckle up, because the moonshot is coming in October. You know it, I know it. So let's get it, guys. Let's jump into content without further delay. And don't forget, guys, remember, don't forget to smash the likes, subscribe, baby. Do it right now. So let's jump into the news right now. So as you guys know, that September so far has been pretty much a trail of blood and Bitcoin long liquidations, and you know we hit a low of 39,000 in September, and you guys all know that traditionally September is a Debbie Downer month. So this month is almost coming to an end, but there's a lot of indications, a lot of indicators out there that are saying and showing that Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and all the altcoins are absolutely going to start exploding. We've seen already in the last 24 hours, most of the altcoins are starting to come back right now. ADA, Avalanche, Solana, Atom, Matic, they're all showing some promise, guys, and they're all going uppity up. We've also seen all the catalysts for Dogecoin. We've got the AMC, we've got the Robinhood announcing that they're going to have crypto wallets available by the end of October. So all of this is bullish news. We have a real estate company in the U.S. offering fractionalized parts of a building that you can use to buy with Doge. So we've talked all about these things. So we're starting to see that the negative FUD and the negative narrative is starting to come to a close, and things are getting more and more positive as the run up to October is coming. And there's so much catalyst coming out right now that it's really looking like September is almost behind us. We got the liquidations coming. We got the options expiration coming in around about 24 hours from now, so we're seeing that the max pain level right now for the options expiration is around $44,000, and there's a lot of shorts. So I believe that a lot of these shorts leverage trades are going to get wrecked, and that could create a short squeeze that could drive Bitcoin even higher. And when that does, we're going to see Dogecoin go even higher. And Dogecoin is looking pretty good. We're going to jump into the charts in a second. So some other stuff that we need to be looking at right now is if we look at the total amount of Bitcoin on all reserves right now, we can see that the reserves have been coming down and down. Sure, the reserves came up a little bit when we had that the couple crashes because of the Chinese El Grande, but overall we can see that some of the fundamental drivers of Bitcoin and the crypto space is that we're getting massive supply shock on all of reserves. Also, the behavior is changing, that people have become hodlers, and people are starting to hold their coins, and they're being left less reactive to the market and just panic selling. Sure, we saw some panic selling, but over the course of the last week and a week and a half, most of the sellers were newbies, and these were Bitcoins that were held for less than a week. 96% of all the Bitcoin that was transacted. So we're seeing that even the retail holders are now becoming more diamond hands, and they've really transitioned from being paper hands to diamond hands. So this is really good behavior, and we're seeing that the retail investor, their mentality has changed. There's less and less panic selling. So this is really good overall, and that's why we can see that typically Bitcoin goes in around about 4-year cycles. You have the halving, then you have the accumulation, then you have the bull run, and then you have 2 or 3 years where everything is kind of bearish, and you see Bitcoin going down by 80% and this and that. But I believe that this year could be totally different, that we may not have this blow off top and this long extended bear season because there's so much institutional adoption, and Bitcoin's supply is becoming more and more scarce, that we could actually continue this, just continue the slow growth pattern. Rather than having these explosive blow off tops, we could see a slow, gradual increase of the altcoins and Bitcoin price in the next year. So let's see, maybe the whole dynamic is changing. These 4-year cycles where it goes from accumulation phase, bull run, then you have 2 years of bear, and then the halving, and then accumulation again. So this could be really changing. So hopefully this will so hopefully this will change things up and make things really better and interesting. So if we look at the fear and greed index right now, we can see that the fear and greed index is at 33. So things are coming back up right now, and things are looking a little bit more positive and a little bit more beneficial. So things are still slowly moving. So things are slowly moving to the upside, guys. So this is really looking good. So hopefully you guys are understanding that this is still a really good time to be buying. This is a really good time to be dollar cost averaging, and things are looking pretty positive overall as we come out to the end of September. So if we look at the U.S. dollar, if we look at the Dogecoin price right now, Dogecoin is trading at 22 cents, and we had this whole descending channel here, and we're breaking out of this descending channel exactly as predicted. So this is looking really good and really bullish, guys. So I really believe that if Dogecoin can continue like this, then we should see ourselves going up to 23 cents really soon. So things are looking pretty positive, and right now we're trading at 22.48, guys. So let's take a look at some of the on-chain metrics for Doge. Right now, Doge is up 5.43%. So this is looking pretty positive and pretty bullish for Doge. We're seeing that more and more people are moving into money. 66% of all Dogecoin holders are in the money right now. 1% are out, and 33% are out. 1% are breaking even. So that's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the pre-markets right now. You can see that the U.S. pre-markets are also looking pretty positive. So hopefully when the U.S. opens, we can also take these markets higher, because we're seeing a lot of green across the board today, and we're going to jump into that. And we're seeing that Dow is up, the S&P is up, and the Nasdaq is up, and the oil and U.S. 10-year is up. So this is really positive and looking really bullish for crypto in general, because when the broader markets are up, crypto tends to be up. So hopefully this whole Evergrande thing from China has gone behind us, and the Chinese government is now bailing out Evergrande, and so this is really a positive news. So let's take a look at this. So I came across this, I thought this was really interesting, and the blue dots represent all-time highs. They're almost all fall within the same quarter cycle, and so far we've had half as many as the previous cycle. So what they're saying is that we're seeing less and less all-time highs this cycle, meaning that we still have a lot of time that we're going to see more and more all-time highs coming in, and we're seeing that. We're seeing more all-time highs for Solana have just come in. We're seeing more all-time highs for Avalanche just coming in. So this is looking really bullish, and I think that October we're absolutely going to explode. And if we look at Plan B, he's just come out with a tweet really recently, and he's saying that, so what will the Bitcoin price be in December? And he's forecasting $100,000 in December, and he's saying that the worst case scenario is that if we look at the logarithmic regression, he says that 30,000 is the worst case scenario. So I'm more on the bullish side of things, and I really believe that $100,000 is coming in. So if you look at his past predictions here, past predictions, he said that $135,000 for Bitcoin coming in December, but he's kind of taken that back a little bit, and he's moved that down to 100,000. So even if $100,000 comes in, it's still looking pretty positive and pretty bullish, guys, overall. So some other stuff that's coming in right now. If you look at the Bitcoin cycle halves, and where you can see Bitcoin, this is after the halving, this is after the halving, the top. So this is the predicted top right now, that they're predicting that by November we could be seeing $118,000 to $147,000 Bitcoin coming in by the end of November. So that's what, if we look at this cycle top indicator, we can see that typically this is what the prediction is. We're seeing that the medium, the moving average 200-day is saying 49,790 by the end of the year, and we're looking at, definitely, I think that we're going to get closer to 100,000, 147,000. It's going to be incoming for Bitcoin, and when that happens, it's going to take Dogecoin. Definitely, Dogecoin is going to be passing $1, guys. Other reasons that makes me really bullish about Bitcoin. If you look at the number of companies that are now holding Bitcoin, you have MicroStrategy right now that are holding 114,000 Bitcoin. You have Tesla, you have Galaxy Holdings, Voyager, Square, and other companies are all holding Bitcoin. And these companies would not be investing in Bitcoin if they thought that the bottom was going to drop out, and that they wouldn't be investing if they thought that Bitcoin, the bottom was going to drop out. They would only be investing if they see that Bitcoin is going to go up and higher, because these companies are not full of people who are not smart. Of course, they're investing because they see that the long-term gains of Bitcoin is going to be going up. You can also see that we have governments now that are invested in Bitcoin. We have Bulgaria. They have 213,000 Bitcoin, and actually they're one of the single largest holders of Bitcoin in the world. We have the Ukrainian government who's now picking up Bitcoin, El Salvador now, and also Georgia. So this is really, really amazing stuff. And also we have privately owned companies as well. So other interesting news that is also going to happen in October. We could definitely see that Bitcoin ETF could arrive as soon as October. And if this ETF does arrive in October, it's going to absolutely send Bitcoin to the moon. It's going to send Dogecoin to the moon, and all the other altcoins are going to come. And I think that Gary Gensler, he's definitely going to be releasing, and he's going to be approving ETF in October. If it's in October, it could be in November, but definitely by the end of this year, we are going to definitely see a ETF coming in by the end of October, or definitely by the end of this year, guys. So some other interesting news that's come out is just another bubble. Bitcoin price tops follow Chinese debt cycles, new research shows. So there's some research out there that the Bitcoin highs and lows are actually following the Chinese debt cycle. So this comes from Ray Dalio, and he's saying, I think Dalio is dead right that the bubbles are created by debt cycles, and it's clearly correlated here. So what if the BTC halving narrative is not true and it's really about Chinese debt cycles? So what do you guys think about that? Sure, there might be some correlation, but I think it's a combination of things. Yes, Chinese debt cycles. Yes, the halving. Yes, there's a supply shock. So I think all of these things culminated together is what is driving the momentum behind the Bitcoin pricing, guys. So let's jump into it. So right now we can see that the total market cap is around about 2.06 trillion, guys. So that's looking really good. We're looking really positive, and we can see that we have absolutely done it. We can see that the Bitcoin is now above the 21-day EMA, and this is really bullish news. And this is setting us up perfectly for the October bull run that's going to happen. And October, November, December, we're going to see prices absolutely explode. So there was last week we were talking about this could be the doom and gloom scenario for Bitcoin and crypto and Dogecoin if this fell below the 21-day EMA. But in fact, we were able to break above it, and things are looking really positive, and you guys should be just super psyched about this whole situation, that things are absolutely going to go to the moon. Let's take a look at the actual Bitcoin price right now. So Bitcoin right now, as I said, we had the dump before the bump, and then had this huge bump, and then yesterday I drew this other line. This is also was a line of resistance yesterday. We have broken past that right now, so we're currently trading at 44,982, so we're pretty close to 45,000. So our next target of resistance is at $46,000. So I absolutely think that we will be heading up there, and we will be hitting the $46,000 target soon. So things are looking pretty bullish for Bitcoin right now. And we're seeing that the volumes are coming back right now. So like I said, we had this dump, we had the bump, and we went past this resistance level, and we went all the way past this resistance level, and I think it's a clear shot up to 46,000, and then the final next resistance level is at 50,000. So I think it's going to come faster than anyone can think, and it's going to come faster than anyone can imagine. So it's looking pretty bullish right now for Bitcoin and the whole crypto markets. Let's take a look at Ethereum in the house. Ethereum in the house is doing also very well. It's broken out of this channel. We had this channel that came all the way down from here. You can see it that it came all the way down from here and went down to here. And we have broken past that channel right now. And right now, Ethereum is at 3,122. So it's also looking pretty bullish. I mean, it went up to the 3,122 area, and we got rejected a little bit right here. It's like a 3,152. So there's a little bit of resistance here right now. So So I got to change that color to red, and hopefully in the next couple of hours we'll see that Ethereum will actually come up and blow past that. So I'm pretty confident we're going to do that. That you know, as the markets open here in Asia and things start to turn a little bit positive, that we'll see that Ethereum will start moving green. So that's looking pretty good right now. So let's take a look at Cardano in the house. Exactly as I told you guys, we had this purple line, this channel line. If we broke past that, we could see ourselves going up to you know, past $2.20. And I said yesterday that I put a target of about $2.40. So I think that overall Cardano is also looking pretty healthy, and I think we should make our way back up to the 258 area very soon. So that's looking pretty positive, really bullish. And if you look at Solana in the house, same kind of story. We have this descending purple resistance line, and we have our line in the sand at 140, and right now Solana is trading at 148. So right now we're seeing that there's a little bit of red candles overall, but I think this is just, we're going to have a little bit of sideways, going a little bit sideways to lunchtime here in Asia, and then we should absolutely start to move back up again. And I believe that our next resistance level is about 155, and I think that we're going to be able to break past that this weekend. So I think this weekend is going to be looking pretty green across all the markets right now. So let's take a look at Avalanche. Now Avalanche printed a new high of $79 just about 12 hours ago. So things are looking pretty good for Avalanche. We went as high as $78, and right now we're trading at $75.83. So if you guys had bought into Avalanche when it had went down as low as $53, you guys would be up over $20 right now. So hopefully you guys were able to get into that. So that's looking pretty peachy keen. So let's take a look at the markets in the house. So right now the total market cap is at 2.04 trillion. So the markets are coming back after had this El Grande flash crash and all that. Things are looking pretty good, and right now the total volume is 79.74 billion. So the volume's a little bit light. I mean, there's less panic selling, and I think people are just taking a bit of a breather right now. And the dominance is at 41.12, still a little bit higher than I'd like. We're still seeing that Bitcoin is maintaining its top position, and most of the 40% of all the equity right now in the crypto space is in Bitcoin right now. So let's take a look at the markets. Let's take a look at the markets for you. So right now we can see that Bitcoin is at 44,651, and that's up at 2.91%. So we're still down over the past 7 days. So hopefully that we can start reducing this, and we can start seeing some green coming in by Monday. We're seeing that Ethereum right now is up 2.27%, and that's at $3,122, and we're still down 12.56% overall for the last 7 days. ADA is up 4.52%, and that's at $2.32, and it's still down almost 5%. BNB is at $380, and that's at 1.39%, and we're still down 10%. So we still gotta, make up a lot of losses overall. Solana is coming back right now. It's up 1.53%, and it's $148, and we're only down in the last 7 days 1.49%. So Solana is coming back, and it's picking up from all the losses, guys. Polkadot in the house is at 6.58%, and we're down 8.22%. Doge in the house is at up 2% today, guys. So it's looking pretty good for the Doge. We've had a lot of catalysts, like I talked about yesterday. We even had Elon Musk tweeting away. So once the fees come down and the transaction speeds increase, and we've had the update, but we're still waiting. There needs to be more and more nodes deployed on the network before we can have the true realization of the speed and the network fees coming down. So that's all going to come pretty soon. So if you look at Avalanche in the house, Avalanche is absolutely on fire. It's up 1.53%, but for 7 days it's up 14%, and we reached an all-time high yesterday of $79.41. So if you're holding Avalanche, congratulations. Luna is also starting to come back right now. It's at $35.41, and that's up 6.28%, and we're still down over the week. Unis, I don't talk about Uni. Chainlink is coming back. Algorand is coming back. Atom is also coming back, and it's up for the whole week almost 9%. So that's looking pretty good at $41.21. So Matic is starting to come back, but it's still down. So Matic is still, I would still say Matic is a good buy. It's not financial advice, of course. FTT is a good buy. This is not financial advice. VET is still a good buy. This is not financial advice. And take a look at Cake right now. Cake is also, I think it's a good buy right now. I think Cake is setting up to explode, guys. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to follow me on my Twitter. Do it now, guys. We've got 2,320 followers right now. And if you're not getting notifications on YouTube, you can follow me right here, right now. So follow me on Twitter. Get it while you can. And guys, don't forget to smash the likes, subscribe, baby. Do it right now. And don't forget to go to all of my links. None of this is financial advice. Go to Zen Music Addict. Guys, do it right now. The wife's channel. Subscribe, baby. Do it now. Subscribe. Hit this button right here. Subscribe. And watch some of the great relaxing and chilly willy videos that she has out there. And don't forget to become a Patreon member. And guys, buy the channel a coffee. And don't forget to check out my merch. We've got lots of merch. Get the hat, guy. Get the hoodie. We've got t-shirts. We've got polo shirts. Everything's looking pretty good. Get the merch while you can. And don't forget to get the OG Muggy Mug. This is filled with happiness. You know it. You want it. So get the mug in the house, guys. Get the mug in the house. And guys, with that being said, remember, I'm working for you. And remember, Dogecoin to the moon. And God bless each and every one of them. I'll see you in the next one. Guys, spread the good word. Spread the good vibe. I love it. You love it. Let's get it. Woo!